don't want you to just be rich alone. I want you to bring your friends in. I want you to bring as many people as possible so that they can also get to buy Ubricoin. They can also get to know Ubricoin at this early stage, so that we can make Ubricoin the price go up. And I want to thank every one of us who have helped us to, or rather has taken part in buying Ubricoin, because Ubricoin yesterday dropped another 0. This is great news for us, and it's very good for us because Ubricoin price is now up. We are going to see that, but now let me just share my screen before we go to the exchanges. I just want to take you through Ubricoin. Let me see. I'm going to take you through Ubricoin and what it means. We went through this yesterday, but as we have just said, we need 10,000 hours to be good at something. We need 10,000 hours to be expert in this. So Ubricoin was made back in 2018, and it was made to facilitate global health. And Ubricoin is a cryptocurrency, meaning it's digital money. It is built on blockchain technology, meaning that it is a decentralized application. When we talk about a decentralized application, it means that it is a public ledger, and everything that is happening, or rather has ever happened on Ubricoin, you can be able to see it, and that is in Etherscan. I have taken you through Etherscan severally, and you can see everything that Ubricoin has been through, and the exchanges that we have listed Ubricoin to. Any transaction that happens with Ubricoin, you can be able to see it in Etherscan. So that means Ubricoin is decentralized. It's a decentralized application. Then Ubricoin is peer-to-peer. Normally what happens is when you want to send money to someone, you have to go through the bank, or you have to go through a third party. But Ubricoin offers you an opportunity to send money directly to the person that you want to send it to. Like, for example, if you want to send Ubricoin from your wallet to the other person's wallet, you don't need a bank to, like, an intermediary to send that. And on top of that, we do not, when you're sending Ubricoin, it doesn't matter where you are, it's a global thing. And when you're sending it, it doesn't cost you much or more because you're in a certain country and you're sending it to a person in a different country. The charges are the same wherever you are, and they are very little compared to what you are usually used to. Then we have Ubricoin is cryptographically protected. It means that this is a currency that is built on blockchain, and on top of that, it is a computerized currency. It means that Ubricoin is well protected, and you do not have to worry whether your currency or your coins are safe with you, because they are. We assure you of that, because it is cryptographically protected. So we created 20 billion Ubricoin. And when we created 20 billion Ubricoin, we set aside 76% of the 20 billion to go for the projects that are after improving the healthcare in Kenya. So that is 76%. Then we have 17% of the Ubricoins going to the community development, which is what we are doing right here. When we say community development, it means you and me. Like, and we do not want the 17%, that is 3.4 billion Ubricoins going to different to other countries or people in other countries. We want this to remain here in Kenya. This is basically to make sure that Ubricoin has set its roots and it has a price before we proceed on releasing the 76% of the 20 billion Ubricoin. So 3.4 billion is for the community. And I want us, this is what is in the market. We already have 2 billion Ubricoins in the market, and that is what we are circulating. This is what we are telling you to go to the market, get them for yourself. Because when we issued Ubricoin, when it was launched, we gave a lot of Ubricoins to, or rather, when we were doing airdrops, the people who got the Ubricoins are people from Asia and such places. So this is what we are taking back. We are taking back those Ubricoins from those people and back to our country and back to our people. Because when the Ubricoin goes up, the price goes up, we do not want it to end up in the, in other people's hands. We want us to benefit from this. So We have uses of Ubricoin. Ubricoin has three great opportunities in healthcare. Number one is to provide access to healthcare. Number two is to improve quality of care. And number three is to lower the high cost of care that we experience. Then we have access of care. Lack of access is of two types. We have realized access and physical access. Realized access is when we have, because in Kenya we have very few clinics or very few hospitals, but even if we have those hospitals, most of the time is when you go to the hospital, but you do not have money that they are charging for healthcare. So, and this is most of the time is a result of because we do not have money, and we do not have money because we cannot sell what we produce. We cannot sell what we produce because we do not have a market for our product. And if at all we have a market for our product, it's the soko mjinga that we are used to. But now we have the opportunity to migrate from soko mjinga to soko janja, where products have already are combined with knowledge, and now we have a janja market, which is a smart market. So we have set aside 3.02 billion Ubricoin towards Soko Janja to make Soko Janja work and improve it and help our people, that is local manufacturers here in Kenya, find a wider market. We can even, you see, because Soko Janja is online, you can even find market outside Kenya. So that is how we are going to improve the access of healthcare by helping people to have money in their pockets. Then we have physical access. Physical access is when you may have money, but if at all there are no clinics for you to get the care from, you cannot even access that care. So the physical access, we are going to build URCC, that is a URCC in each county, and URCC means Ubrica Retail Clinical Center. We say Ubrica Retail Clinical Center because our centers or our clinics are not just like any other clinic. A URCC will have a retail store, a product value addition center, and a clinic. The product value addition center is a result of, here in Kenya, our products are of very poor quality, and we want to improve this. We want to take to market things that are of high quality. We have seen things like bananas, onions from other countries, and we prefer those from our own country's products. That is why we are saying we have to add value to our products so that we can take them to Soko Janja, a smart market that we have developed ourselves. So after that, we are going to, we have a retail store in the same area. And in that retail store, you can now be able to display your product that have already been added value to, and then you can use the money that you get after selling to go to the clinic. And some of the products can also go to Soko Janja. Then we have the quality of care. Quality is a product of knowledge. When we go to, like, we know our schools or our education sector today is of very poor quality. But if at all we could fund knowledge in the university through Ubrica Science and Technology Parks, we fund knowledge that is already in university, because we know that we have brilliant minds here in Kenya, and people are willing to come up with innovation that will change our country or change things, how things are done here in our country. If at all we could set some money aside to fund the knowledge in our universities, then if at all, most of the time we find that it's not like we do not have qualified doctors here in Kenya. It's not that we do not have people who have gone to higher levels of education. We do, but because even when they go to the market or when they go even to the hospital, let's say doctors, they continue striking because they do not have money to, the services they're offering, they're not paid well. So if we set aside money for such people to be paid well, we can improve the quality of care in our hospitals, and we can also reduce brain drain, where doctors go to other countries to practice rather than remain here in Kenya because they are not paid well here in Kenya, so they prefer to go to other countries. Then we have high cost of care. High cost of care is also a quality, it's of imported goods. Most of the time, we know that we do not produce our own medicine here. We do not manufacture our own medicine. We do not do biomedical manufacturing. But if at all we could do that here in Kenya, and already we know that we have local knowledge. We know that we have, when research is done in other countries, remember, they do research with other people. Like, we are so different from people from from other countries. Our biology is totally different, and if at all they go to the other country and do research there and bring their medicine here, most of the time they do not work because our biology is very different. But if at all we could get a place where we can do our own research using our own resources, we can be able to produce medicine that works for us. We have seen in other countries they have been able to eradicate malaria, but what happens here in Kenya? Malaria still is a burden to us. It's because we are prescribed medicine that has no use to us, because those medicine have been researched on other countries. When they bring those medicine to us, they do not work because that is not how we are totally different. So we have set aside 6.04 UBNs to do for biomedical city, that is for biomedical manufacturing. So now let's see. Okay, let me just go back. I'll go back a little to see. I want us to go through these. I want us to see how the 3.04 Ubricoins that are set aside for the community. What does that mean for us, and how are we going to improve this? And if at all you become part of the holders of 3.04 billion Ubricoins that were set aside for the community, how do you benefit from that? I have shown this before, where in February 2020, Ubricoin was going for 0.000179, and in April 2020, that is 29th, the same Ubricoin was going at 0.002874, and you can see the difference between the two prices is 0.002695. It means that if you bought Ubricoin on February 20th, 1st February 20th, and sold it on April 29, 2020, you could have made a profit of 0.002695 per Ubricoin. If you bought more than one Ubricoin in the market, because you can do that, the profit would have been 2,695. And I'm very sure most of us here would have spent even more than 179 Kenya shillings, and you could have even purchased 10 million Ubricoins, meaning that you would have made a profit of 26,950 in a span of 2 months. So this is what we are talking about. If you participate in buying Ubricoin today, profit that we are telling you, and this you can get this. You can go even yourself to CoinGecko. I got the graph from CoinGecko, then I wrote this down. So make sure that you go there and compare the prices and see what it means for you. We also did calculation on Friday, May 8, and yesterday, Monday, May 11, and these were the calculations that we got. And remember, after I did the video, this price was not like this. It was 0.01 Kenya shillings. So it means it was 0.01. It dropped 10. It means that you have even more money. I did this with the price, yesterday's price, it would have meant that
sorry, that's money bobo, your line is coming in.
Click one Ethereum. Then
yes.
the 3 people will follow you.
We have
and pay you 1 Ethereum.
Can you that is
1 Ethereum inarudisha.
Victor. Okay, we're good now. So you would have made 33,620. And if I did my calculation using the price of yesterday, if actually you bought in the morning you bought some Ubricoins and then you compare that with yesterday's evening price, you would have made more than this. This is what we are talking about, guys. So make sure that you go to the market and buy some Ubricoins. I want us to go through this market. This is Phoenix box market. And why buy Ubricoin now? The price is still low. It is not lost for you, because you can still go to the market and buy more Ubricoins at the price that we have now. Actually, I'll take you to the market and you see this. I took this yesterday. This was 0.00000021, and the other side was 0.00000029. We have shifted this and it has gone to here. We have 5.6 in the current market, and on the other side we have 4 something. So do not be left behind, because every day that goes by, Ubricoin price keep on rising, and I'm very sure if we wake up tomorrow, the market will be totally different from what we will see today. So buy your Ubricoins today, and tomorrow you will be the seller. So I want to introduce something new today, what we call support and resistance in the market. These are terms that are used mostly in trading, and they mean that if at all you have support in the market, it means that, for example, like today, we have seen that the prices are going up. Let us take, for example, for an instance here, when this price moved from here to the peak, the price coming down again means that there is a resistance. But if at all it had support means that there are more people coming to the market and sustaining the price at where it is at the peak, meaning that this price would have continued maybe going up, or it was steady. So it means support means more people coming to the market and supporting the price that is already there in the market. We have started witnessing that with Ubricoin, but we are also encouraging you to bring more people, because support means more people in the market. When you bring more people in the market, it means that you are supporting the price of Ubricoin to remain where it is. And as I've said here, it determines the level of the price of the coin. When we have enough support in the market, it means that there will reach a point where the price will never go below what it is now. Like, because we have already dropped 1 0, it means that it will never gain the other 0 that it dropped yesterday if we have enough support in the market. So make sure, this is a call for action. Make sure that you go out there, tell your friends to come, and already you have something to tell them, because they can also see them they can see themselves how the market is working. You can take them to the market. You can also welcome them to our class so that we can take them through this and they can see how they can benefit from this, so that we can bring more support to the market and make sure Ubricoin price does not go below. So I wrote this here because I had a question. Someone told me that they have been trying to withdraw some UBNs from Phoenix box, but it has not been going through. So kindly, if you have an issue with Phoenix box, you have an option to write an email to them, support@phoenixbox.com. They usually reply. So kindly just write to them. And if at all you want to buy Ubricoins, you can text me or you can call me. I'm going to forward you the videos that we have done previously about trading, because we did a very comprehensive sessions for buying Ubricoins. So if at all you want to buy some Ubricoins, you can just use this number and text me. I'm going to direct you on, or I'm going to send you the video so that you can follow step by step. And if at all you have a question, you are going to ask me. I hope everyone has noted down the number, because I want us to go to the market for just a few minutes. I won't take long. Let me stop sharing this and share another. I'll share the market. Let me get that. I'll share you. I want us just to go to Phoenix Box UBN ETH market. We want to witness this. I want you to see what we mean that Ubricoin price is going up and up every day. Let me just take this. I hope you can see my screen. Okay, so this is very amazing. Okay, very, very amazing. So here, the previous, what I had in my PowerPoint, the price was somewhere here. It was somewhere here. Overnight, this price went up from 0.000000102 to 0.000000401. And when the price in the buy order increase, it means that it doesn't have even an opportunity to go below what we have here. We cannot go below this, because if at all we bought all these sell orders and there were no people putting buy orders, it would mean that Ubricoin does not have a support system. But since we have some people who are willing to buy Ubricoins, you can see these buy orders means that there are people out there who are willing to buy a lot of Ubricoins. You can see all these orders. So guys, do not be left behind, because we want to finish, like we want this market to continue going up. I know maybe tomorrow we will have dropped, this price will have gone to maybe here, and this will go up, because when the price on the sell orders like goes up, the other side also goes up, because for the next order to be, for the next order, this order has to go to the other side so that we can have these as the first order. So make sure that you go to the market, get your Ubricoins today, because it's skyrocketing every day. So that is what I have for today. Thank you so much for listening, and let's go to the market. Thank you so much. Daktari.
Yes, thank you for another excellent presentation, Susan. And which two words did we hear today? Support and resistance. Now, you know, support is when the community comes in to support the price, and resistance is when the price resists to go up because people are not supporting. And you see, that is would be tragic. Now, UBN yesterday was making a big rally. We call that bullish. Yeah, so UBN is getting bullish, and we want to continue that trend of bullishness to the moon, because it's skyrocketing, as Susan has said. So keyword here is support. To gain support for the coin is community. As you said, that we have made about 3.4 billion UBN for what? For community building. That means our community, and we want everyone in Kenya to be part of this, and that's the support we are looking for. So inform your family, relatives, your relatives, your friends, even some of the enemies. Don't let them be left behind, you know. So this is maybe the way to solve the enemyship. Now somebody, David Ogutu has said, missed opportunity is regrettable. What you can't,
missed opportunities is regrettable, that you can't forgive yourself.
Yes, thank you so much, David. That is true. And you can see now that yesterday the price went up, we knocked out a zero, which bringing us close to 1 shilling, then it's gonna bring us close to $1. Can you imagine? I believe that with this type of rally, bullish rally, we're going to get into $1 by the end of May. And then we're all together. So the key is to get as many people as possible to know this. And of course, as you do that, the value of the UBNs that you're holding is just multiplying. It's not even going up by addition, it multiplies. That multiplicative factor is what is very, very, very important, that you keep that in mind. And of course, it's your UBN, and once it increases in value, it increases in value for you. So the key is to make sure that we mobilize people the world over, everywhere, all continents of the world, China, and of course, Kenyans in the diaspora, in Canada, in the United Kingdom, in the USA, in other African countries, particularly other African countries. Most time when you do this type of things, the rest of Africa gets forgotten. Let us not forget the rest of the African continent, because this matters for them. One more thing is that, as Susan said, Ubrica is going to be very instrumental in remittances. For those people in the diaspora, you know how hard it is to transfer money from out there to here, to Kenya, particularly when significant amount of money. This thing, the blockchain and Ubrica in particular, will make that problem go away. You can send home as much money as possible without being stopped by intermediaries to ask you 120 phony questions. When they tell you it's protection, there's no protection they're giving us. It's just hardship. So that's it I would like to say today, because I just want to congratulate everyone. You know that when UBN price go up, it goes up for all of us. And we're going to be able to execute these projects very, very nicely as we go on like this. So that's it for today. And I wonder if maybe there are questions in the chat room or comments, but let us get people moving. All right, any other comments? Yeah. So if there, there's one thing that crossed my mind, and I wonder what it was, because I just came in just a flash. But this is what you mean. I think next thing we're going to start an advertising campaign so that we can have more people coming on into class. This class can handle 100 people or more. So it's good that we multiply the number of people listening to by 10. This is now about 11, so we can make it to 100 without breaking the Zoom. Zoom will not break even if we are 100. See, that's the beauty of information tech, that there are so many people who are missing the message, but it's not lost. We keep doing this, mobilize everyone you know. Maybe we start by easy, cheap advertising campaign through to the Kenyan communities everywhere in the world. So if you have ideas about how to best advertise these lectures or these lessons, please do tell. Maybe you know people who own websites that are visited by Kenyans, and newspapers, okay, maybe television stations that are local to the places where people stay. That'll be very, very helpful. So we get them involved, and they help us to communicate the message to the local communities. Yeah, thank you so much. I don't think I have any more.
There is one comment coming. Let us check first before we go.
Yes.
Oh, it's a comment. UBN is the best investment ever. I saw my UBN at $100, so it goes to good amount that can be shared here due to security. That I think it can't be shared here due to security reasons. So thank you so much, David Uguzu.
You're most welcome. I don't know who was speaking, but you're most welcome. Yeah, that's great to hear, great to know. And yeah, UBNs come in, and because the price is changing on a daily basis, it's possible to sell a few and then buy some more, stuff like that. That's why it's on an exchange, and when it's on an exchange, it becomes very powerful. Thanks a lot. Okay. Basically, again, Susan, thank you so much, and other people attending, including John, Chiza, David Ogutu, Ibrahim Gitao, Job, okay, yeah, Job Shege there, Buba Kimani, and Ruth Awino, and Scholastica. Thank you so much today. That's all for today, and we say goodbye. We meet again tomorrow.